Hi everyone, it's Erica with My Simple Mani. I want to show you how to apply these wonderful Color Street nail strips. When you get them, they'll come in a plastic package with 2 sets of 8 strips linked together. So your first step is to take care of your cuticles and file your nails to whatever length and shape you want. Then you rip off the first one, and I've already done the first 3. Actually, I've done the first 4 on each hand. Oops, got a fuzzy. You want to take your nail prep pad, it's just an alcohol pad, and you want to rub them down really good. Get all these oils off. It's especially important with kids because their nail beds tend to be oilier. Let that dry. And then you've picked your size for whichever one you want. Now they come in strips of 8 and 2 sets of them. That should fit 1 manicure and 1 pedicure for the average adult, or a manicure for an adult and up to 2 manicures for kids. Or you can do a manicure for yourself and save the others and do it later. But there's a trick to saving these because they're real nail polish and they're wet on the sticky side, and so they will dry out. After this video, I will post instructions on how to do that. So anyway, it's got 3 layers. You're going to pull off the clear layer, and then you take the silver tab, you pull that off. Now this one that I'm using is a little bit too big for my nail. That's okay. You can either stretch them a little bit if they're too small, or you can just kind of trim it off with your fingernail if it's too big. They usually say to err on the side of too big, because sometimes when you stretch too much, it'll rip. So let's see if I can show this. I'm just going to match this up one side so that at least I don't have to tear off or rip off one side there. And as far over onto my cuticle as, oh, gotta adjust it. You can adjust it. That's what's nice about these. Okay, and I want to get it seated really well up by the cuticle and kind of press out toward my nail, the tip of my nail. And then if you can start curving it in toward the underside right there, and the same goes. Now on this one, I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, the lighting's bad. I'm literally sitting in my bed. It overlapping onto my skin, that's okay. I'm just going to take my fingernail and you can use a cuticle stick, like an orange stick, to do this part too. That's fine. And I'm just going to kind of push on it, and it's going to put a little crease in it, and then when you go to rip it off, it'll pull clean. Okay, and so then now I'm going to do this side. If you're trying to save these and use like both ends, which a lot of times you can on smaller nails, you will want it to not, see how that just touched each other? Yeah, you don't want that to happen. That's okay because I'm not trying to use both ends. So you do both sides first, kind of like that. And then you use your nail, just kind of push it in. And see how that came off at the end? And now I still have that little bit of excess on this side, and it's just gonna come off kind of like so. It takes some getting used to, but it's still so much faster. I found on some of my glitters, which I do prefer. Some of the glitters are a little bit chunkier, and sometimes I will use our Clear as Day overlays so that they stay a little nicer. And actually, my nails lasted for a long time using that. I'm kind of getting so used to doing this that I don't want them to last that long. I like changing them. This one in particular is Tokyo Lights. It's the most popular. Okay, so that's one done. And you know, you can still use your file. I've got a little part right there that I need to do. Just kind of file off the edges a little bit, because I do have some underneath parts. And there is a file included in the package, a little one. It's all you really need. But most of it's done with your fingers. So I'm going to do the next one. Same thing. Tear off the clear strip. Tear off this. Now some of these, they have different ends on each of them. And like the last time I didn't tear off the silver strip. They do say to tear it off, I just didn't. But I already know that I'm using the end without the tab. Now I just need to clean up this one side because it was, again, a little bit too big. Color Street was just launched in July. Everyone in my upline was a founding member. So it's really a ground floor opportunity, and I quite frankly love it, because as much as I loved having my nails done, my nails were just wrecked. And now they aren't. And actually, if you know me, and you know that I bite my nails, I have not bitten these since I was introduced to them. I've actually had to file them to make them shorter. And that's never happened with any other kind of nail polish. So, I will take a still shot of this. I am going to file a little bit on this one. I am by no means an expert yet, but again, it's just that quick. I don't know if you can see that color. It's a rose gold. It's really pretty. Unfortunately, it's been out of stock for, well, but it comes in the kit, just let you know. All right. So thank you for watching, and be sure to comment below your favorite part of this video. There may not be many, but that's okay. I just still want to hear them. And again, look for the extra little clip videos that I will be adding. Thanks.